What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jay, and this is Jay's Life Out Loud, a channel about nothing, but it's about something. So I'm going to dive right into my topic. My topic is miserable people. So today at work, a coworker wasn't there. A couple of hours into the shift, and rumors start flying that this coworker got into some trouble. And it was like people were going on this website that you can go check to see who's locked up and this and that. And they saw the coworker on there. And I've seen this face before. You say, what face? The face of somebody delivering bad news, not because they care, but because they want to be the first one to spread the bad news and the gossip. It's just like a person that wants to be the first person to tell you that somebody died. Not because they care, but just the fact that they want to be the first. I think it's some sick shit. Honestly, it's sickening. I see so much negativity in life. And I say it's all around the board, but definitely within the black community on how we communicate with each other. I hear the crabs in the barrel knocking at the back of my brain, and I think it's worse than that. Sometimes I think us as black people, we would rather set the whole barrel on fire than let anybody be happy or make it. There's a certain coworker, I work across from this person, and I feel bad for him, but the worst thing is that I don't know what he did or what he didn't do. But in life, it's one thing to have to go through situations, whether you put yourself in them or it's brought to you. But it's another thing not to be able to handle your business without it being spread at work. But I noticed that people have a sick-minded view on bad news because they enjoy it. They enjoy to see someone fall. They enjoy to see someone in distress. And it really excites them to be able to spread this bad news. And to me, it's like, what does that say about you as an individual? And then, I have, heard it before that people that go on to, I think one is called, they said, well, I know I've heard it. I've never done it. But one is called Otis, and then it was another one they were talking about today. And I've heard this for years. And I know people personally that do it. That they go on these websites just to see who's in jail. They go on these websites like we go on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, and it's part of their daily ritual just to see who got arrested and if they know somebody. And for me, you cannot convince me that that is a productive, that is something normal for you to go on a website to see who's in jail. Now, I can't speak on what white people do because I've never personally heard a white person that goes onto these sites to see who's in jail. Not that I can remember, but I know I've seen it over and over again. Grown people that keep going on these sites just to see who in jail. And it's not like you going on there like if you see them in jail, you gonna jump to their aid if you know them or whatever. It's just to be able to spread the word around the people and gossip. And it's sickening. You could have a person that has a bad accident, or they lose a loved one, or whatever the case may be, and it's not a good thing. And that will be the daily rumor of the day, that we want to talk about this person. And I don't care if this person is the sweetest person in the world. It's a sickness. It really is, that you get enjoyment out of somebody else's downfall. That you get enjoyment about somebody going to jail. Or you get enjoyment because if you don't care about the person that passed, and you really sincerely could care less, but you love the fact that you can be the first one to tell everybody, yeah, such and such died. You know, they said she was blah, 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 and I knew blah, 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 blah. And we all gossip. We fall for it here and there. The devil will get you to run in your mouth, but it's different. Gossiping is wrong. Don't get me wrong. And no sin is greater than the other. But there's a difference when you find joy in somebody else's misery. I'm just saying. Do the same thing when you see somebody doing good. Do the same thing when you see somebody just open their own business. Do the same thing when you see somebody in a relationship and they happy. Do the same thing when you see somebody get a promotion, instead of assuming the worst. Just my thought for the day. Short video. Hit the subscribe button, like button, share the video. We're trying to get to 1,000. See y'all.